In the previous video, we talked about the importance of having a multilingual e-commerce site and listed the different store elements that we will be translating throughout this series. In this video, we will cover setting up your WooCommerce store for translation, configuring the WooCommerce Multilingual plugin, and translating your store pages. Before we do that, I would like to walk you through the WooCommerce store that we will be translating using WPML in this series. As you can see, the shop page includes a grid view of all the products that we're selling. We have some filters that allow you to display a specific category and filter by price. This is our single product page. It has some images, the description of the product, the price, the availability, and a drop-down menu that allows you to choose the product color. Let's go ahead and add this item to our cart. On the cart page, you can see all the items that you have added to your shopping cart. Here is how our checkout page looks like. Your customer will fill in the billing details on the left, and on the right we have the order summary. Now let's jump to the WordPress admin area and translate our WooCommerce site. Of course, you need to have the WooCommerce plugin installed and configured along with the WPML core plugins. Additionally, you need to download and install the WooCommerce Multilingual plugin. You can do that by clicking the Add New Plugin button, navigate to the Commercial tab, choose the WooCommerce Multilingual plugin from the list, choose the Activate After Download option, then click the Download button. Once the WooCommerce Multilingual plugin is activated, refresh the page to start the setup wizard. As you can see, it's very similar to the WooCommerce configuration wizard. On the first step, you get to create the translated versions of the WooCommerce shop pages for the other languages you have on your website. Click the Continue button to create these pages. Next, you get to choose the product attributes you want to set as translatable. We will set the color attribute to be translatable. Click the Continue button and your product global attributes are translatable now. For now, keep the multicurrency option disabled as we will cover it in a later video in this series. Click the Continue button. Here, you get to choose whether or not you want to display the products that you haven't translated on the secondary language pages of your shop. I'll choose the Yes option and continue. Now that you completed configuring the basic settings, go ahead and close the setup wizard. You are now redirected to the WooCommerce Multilingual status screen. Here, you can see the translation status of the store pages and the product taxonomies. Check whether the multicurrency mode is enabled or disabled, and see if the required plugins are installed and activated. In this tutorial series, we will be using the WPML Advanced Translation Editor, as it allows you to add automatic translation to your e-commerce shop pages and products. To activate it, navigate to WPML, Settings, and choose Use the Advanced Translation Editor option under the How to Translate Posts and Pages section. On the first screen of the WooCommerce Multilingual Setup Wizard, we have chosen to create the translated version of the shop pages under the secondary language. These are the WooCommerce store pages. The pencil icon here indicates that the page is available under the secondary language. If you wish to edit the translation of any of the store pages, simply click on the pencil icon. You are taken to the Advanced Translation Editor screen. Click on the string that you want to edit the translation for and add the updated text. Once done, hit the Finish button, then Complete. You can translate your website pages in a similar way. Click the plus icon under the language you want to translate your page into. Again, this takes you to the Advanced Translation Editor. Click the Translate Automatically button to add the machine translation to your page. Review the translation and make sure that it's accurate. Now, again, click the Finish button, then Complete to publish the translation. Let's see how the translated store pages look on the front end. This is our shop page. As you can see, it's displaying the products in English as we didn't translate them yet. The translated text that you see here is loaded from the WooCommerce PO files, which are the translation files that come with the WooCommerce plugin. Let me show you how you can translate the shop sidebar texts. Go to the WordPress backend and navigate to WPML, String translation. Filter the list to show the widgets. Click the translations link of the text you want to translate. Add the translated text, then tick the translation is complete checkbox and save. Repeat the same steps to translate all the widgets' texts. Let's see how this looks on the front end. As you can see, the widget titles are translated. We will cover translating the product categories in the next video. If we navigate to the Spanish cart page, you will see that all the texts are translated. As we mentioned earlier, these translations are loaded from the WooCommerce PO files. You can update the translation for these texts from the WPML string translation screen. As an example, let's update the Proceed to Checkout translation. Type in the text that you want to locate in the search box, tick the exact match option, and hit the search button. To update the translation, click on the translations link. The text highlighted in yellow here is the translation loaded from the WooCommerce PO file. Fill in the updated translation text and tick the Use My Translation checkbox, then save. You can find all the WooCommerce text under the WooCommerce text domain. Here is the updated translation on the front end. With that, we learned together how to install and activate the required plugins to run our WooCommerce store, set up the WooCommerce Multilingual plugin, and translating the shop pages, including translating the shop sidebar widgets and updating the translation of the WooCommerce texts that come from the PO files. In the next video, we will go over the process of translating the product pages along with their categories, tags, and custom attributes. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications when we upload new videos to this series. Don't forget to like the video, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.